First of all, you're an academician, politician, and economist. To which one of these professions do you think you will have more input for?
I will have more input for.
Yes.
I think academics is the one that feeds almost all of them, because academics is one that questions, and that questioning feeds into almost all fields. So I think that's the overarching theme of my professional career. Whatever I do, I carry that nature.
So secondly, after receiving the 20th Special Awards organized by Siyaset Böke, you said you entered politics to stop violence towards women. Do you think female politicians or women in general can stop this while the perpetrators are men? We have seen Lady Gaga draw attention to this at Oscars. So the problem is not only in our country, but physical and verbal violence in Turkey is widely seen, even in the most civilized environments, even in the parliament. Why do you think this is so widespread?
One should not forget that violence against women has its own individual nature, but it's also a pure act of violence itself. Hence, one has to separate that very core issues of violence in it, which has a very human nature to it, and necessitates to alleviate that root cause of violence in general. Hence, it's gender-free in that manner. But this should not disregard the aspect that violence against women in itself includes a gender issue as well, which views women as a separate entity and with less value in society. Therefore, while we should deal with violence overall as an overarching theme, to us female leaders, I must say, not just politicians, but academics, economists, in all views or walks of life, it falls upon us to actually raise awareness about the issue and make sure that people are aware that there is a gender side to this issue beyond violence against humanity.
And lastly, you're referred as one of the most important and striking figures of politics nowadays. What do you think is the reason for this?
One, it's very humbling and honoring at the same time to be labeled as promising and a rising figure. My reading of this is that people actually care to see sincerity in whatever act you do. That's why if you were to ask me, rather than defining me as a rising star in politics, I would label this as the rising need of touching upon each other's emotions and acting sincerely in whatever we do. Because politics itself is relationships. And relationships necessitate that we look eye to eye, we have contact one way or another. I take that as a motto in my life overall. So I'm happy to see that reflects in how my politics is evaluated.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great pleasure.